Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Combo Versus. Today we'll be seeing if Hollow Lucifer 2 2S just is a competitive combo or not. So this is another combo from the comments, and yeah, we'll go ahead and throw it together, weigh it, and get straight to the battle. So let's go. Alright, so first we'll go ahead and weigh Hollow with Lucifer 2. Comes in at 20.77 grams. Let's go with 2S. 45 grams flat. And the Awoken just 7.69. So I'll go ahead and throw this together. Alright, now the entire combo weighs 73.42. So this is a pretty heavy combo, so it should do pretty well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to the battles. Alright, so first we have Tempest Solomon with the metal chip core, 1S wheel, and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our Hollow Lucifer 2 with 2S and the Awoken Just. So, with this combo, this is a little bit different than the Curse with 2S and Just combo, as that combo is pretty balanced. Now, the Hollow Ring, the heavy side has a scythe up here. So this is the heavy side and this is the lighter side. And also the Lucifer 2 chip has most of the metal towards the bottom of the chip. So it is a bit unbalanced. And depending on how you put the 2S on here, the points on 2S will either cover the scythe over here or it will leave it open. So for the testing here, we're going to go ahead and test with the contact point not covered by the 2S. So I'll go ahead and put it together that way to show you what I mean. So if you put 2S on this way, you can see that one of the points on 2S will cover the side. So the way we're going to do it is with it uncovered by the tip on 2S. So that's how we're going to test this. And since this is the Awoken Just and same spin, it will probably lose to Tempest, but let's just see what happens. So, Tempest first. Alright, so, typical fashion. I'm gonna have to make a word for that when I say something and then the exact opposite happens, but that is a win for Hollow. So we'll go ahead and launch Tempest first again. Now just make sure this isn't about to burst. Alright, fix the stadium, so Tempest first. Alright, so it looked like it was going to go out of control for a second there, and then as you can see, it just went straight to the center. So that was very interesting. Now Tempest should win this, as it's going to end up being a battle of stamina. And same spin, the Awoken just really is not that great. Alright, so that is a win for Tempest, and we'll launch Tempest first again. So with this Awoken Just, you really want to get a tilted launch or sliding, depending on the combo, so that you can kind of swerve in and hit them. And it really seems like this combo just wants to sit in the center. Now, I have tested this on Curse a lot, so Curse Solomon with 2S and Awoken Just, and that combo doesn't sit in the center too much, so that is another win for Tempest. So what I think is, since this combo is a little bit heavier, it is going to the center more. Now, with this being not as balanced as the Curse variant of this combo, I do think that the launching will be a little bit different to keep it under control. But we'll go ahead and launch this first, and let's see if we can get it to stay in the center. Alright. so I did kind of tilt the launcher down and it kind of went around. So let's do a sliding launch to see how it reacts. Or sorry, a tilted launch. So it does go to the center, but you can see it doesn't have a lot of control. So let's try maybe a sliding launch. And that behaves the same as a tilted launch. So I think I'm going to try to get it in the center. Probably going to switch up my launching each time just to see what works. All right, so hollow first. So that was a decent hit. Now, there really is no reason to try to get this to the center in an actual matchup, as you really want to go for the KO. So you really want to be doing a tilted or a sliding launch, and you really want to try to aim so that you have the best chance of KOing. So Tempest should win this one. All right, so that is a win for Tempest, and we'll launch hollow first. And just to be clear, the reason I'm trying to get it into the center is because I don't want it to self-KO before I get a chance to launch Tempest. So I'll fix the stadium and launch the hollow combo again. And I can see if I can get it to stall for a second. Let's see if that works. Yeah, stalling didn't really work, but this combo definitely wants to sit in the center, which really isn't good with the driver that it's on. Not unless it's going opposite spin, which will be kind of interesting to see. So yeah, Tempest will win this one again. And that's really no surprise. Same spin, Awoken just isn't that great to begin with. So that's another one for Tempest, and we'll do one more launch with the hollow combo first. Okay, so I waited for a second because that launch was pretty good. It didn't go crazy, and it kind of just spun around for a second within the same area. So that was a pretty decent launch, I'd say. And Tempest is going to win this one. I don't think if I would have launched Tempest earlier, hollow would have won, as it's not very aggressive when I launch it second. So that is a win for Tempest. So we'll go ahead and switch to the next combos. So we have Brave Valkyrie with 2A and 3-bladed mode and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to the hollow Lucifer with 2S and the Awoken just, and launch it first 3 to 5 times. So let's go. So Brave first. And that was an aimed launch, and in case you didn't see it, hollow did win. It KO'd Valkyrie over here in this pocket as soon as it made contact. So that is a win for hollow, and we'll go ahead and fix the stadium and relaunch Brave first. All right, so Brave. So I was trying, since Brave stayed in the center, I was trying to launch it in a way that it wouldn't make contact in the at launch, so that it wouldn't just KO it over there. However, Brave did win as hollow hit off the it ricocheted off of 2A and went into the pocket over here. So we'll launch Brave first again. So Brave. Alright, so this is going to come down to stamina. Now, hollow does weigh more, so it can destabilize Valkyrie, as you just saw there. So even though it's same spin on Xtend Plus, with the weight and with the weight behind the hits, it did a really good job of slowing it down and destabilizing it. So that is a win for hollow. So we'll go ahead and let's launch Hollow first this time. Alright, so Hollow. And I'll relaunch that. Hollow. And yeah, I am launching it straight down, which isn't really how you want to launch this, unless you're really going for a tornado stall. So it looks like Brave has a lot more stamina. I did wait a little bit to launch it, so Brave should win this one. Let's see what happens. So that was definitely a win for Hollow. Now, it did have a lot less stamina than that Brave combo, but it did outspin it, so yeah, there may be something with this combo. So let's launch Hollow first again. I'll try not to take too long in between the launches. So Hollow. Alright, so I want to say Brave is going to win this, but with the weight behind Hollow, I do think Hollow has a good chance. And nope. That is Brave. So Brave won that time. So let's do Hollow first again. So Hollow has lost a lot of stamina going around the outside. So I definitely say that Brave has the advantage right now. Yeah, Hollow's still holding in on. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that is a win for Brave. I would have been shocked if Hollow would have won that time. So what we'll do is go ahead and switch over to the next combos. So we have World Spriggan with 2B in free spin mode and an Awoken drift. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to the Hollow Lucifer 2 with 2S and an Awoken chest. So let's go. So opposite spin, Just versus Drift. I do think Drift is the better driver. I think Just hits a lot harder and has better KO resistance, but Drift has better, as it has a better ability to outspin the opponent in opposite spin. So we'll launch World first. It does seem like World is having a little bit of trouble equalizing. However, it is still putting up a fight. That is a win for World. So we'll launch World first again. Yeah, it definitely had trouble equalizing there. So, World. Gave it a little tap. So that is a win for World with the KO, and we'll launch World first one more time. So much for KO resistance, huh? It barely touched it and it just went right up the pocket. Alright, so World. Alright, so that is a win for World. Now, I think what's happening is this combo weighs so much that once it gets up here, it can't help but go out due to its momentum and its weight. So we'll switch over and launch Curse first. And with this being an opposite spin battle, we will light launch, sorry, I said Curse, Hollow. We will light launch the Hollow combo. So Hollow. Alright, so they want to fight it out. Typically my drift would have spun out of control by now. But let's see what happens. So, I want to say that that was a win for World. It did look like a draw though, so I will, on the replay, I will slow that down and see who actually won. But we'll go ahead and launch Hollow first. Alright, so that is a win for Hollow. So it seems opposite spin, you really want to light launch these. That way the opponent hits, gives you a little bit of speed and self-KOs, it seems. At least with these stamina drivers. So we'll go ahead and launch Hollow first one more time. So it's hard to tell who has more stamina, but that was definitely a win for World that time. So we'll go ahead and switch to the next combos. So we have Rage Diabolos with 3A and an Awoken Destroy Dash. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to Hollow Lucifer 2 with 2S and the Awoken Just and launch it first 3 to 5 times. So let's go ahead. Now, I do think Hollow can win this matchup. These are both heavy hitters, so this will be a good matchup. So, Rage first. So yeah, in opposite spin, Hollow can afford to ride around the ring, the outside ring, as it will just equalize once it makes contact. So that is a win for Hollow, and we'll launch Rage first again. Now I'm going to launch them both a little bit harder this time. Alright, that is a win for Rage. Now, they both probably would have been KO'd if Rage wasn't going this way. So, I'll launch Rage first one more time. And I will hard launch Rage and light launch Hollow. That is a win for Rage, and that was a horrible launch. So we'll launch Rage first one more time. I launched it right into Rage. So hard launch Rage. Alright, so this isn't really behaving how I thought it was. So yeah, that is a win for Hollow, but it was saved by the wall multiple times. Now, with a Tempest combo, if you light launch against Rage, Tempest barely moves. And I do believe this combo weighs almost the same as Tempest. So the fact that it was getting knocked around pretty hard is kind of interesting. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and launch Hollow first. And I will light launch Hollow since it's opposite spin. Alright, so that is a win for Hollow, and that's typically what happens with Tempest. At least when I'm launching Tempest against, or light launching Tempest against hard launch Rage combos. So we'll do a Hollow with let's do a medium launch this time. So Hollow did get the win there. It KO'd Rage up here. But it doesn't look like it. Rage had so much stamina when it came back in. So I'm gonna slow that one down. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Rage didn't get KO'd. Oh, I'm fairly certain it did, but it just had way too much stamina. So that is a win for Hollow. And we will hard launch Hollow this time. And we will redo that as for some reason Rage did not want to stay on. So we will hard launch Hollow again. And we will also redo that launch as it's self-KO. And I won't edit these out. I know a lot of people edit bad launches out of their videos, but I don't want to edit out the bad launches. So we'll hard launch again. So it happened really fast, but Rage did get the KO into this pocket. So I'll slow that down as it happened fairly fast. So we'll go ahead and switch to the next combos, but that is a win for Rage. And let me just adjust the stadium. So we have Dynamite Belial with Armor 2, Nexus, and Venture. Now, I did want to get one of the new Beyblades onto the Gauntlet, so for now we'll be using the stock Dynamite Belial. Also, I did receive the new Ragnarok. However, I did not want to do an unboxing as it has been out for a while. What I will do though is I will put it up against the Gauntlet in both high and low mode. But yeah, so we'll launch this one first 3 to 5 times, and we'll switch over to Hollow Lucifer 2 with 2S and the Awoken Just, and launch it first 3 to 5 times. So let's go ahead. Now this is same spin, so I do think Belial will win unless Hollow gets the KO. Interesting enough, it looked like for some reason Hollow started equalizing, and this is same spin. Yeah, that was weird, but that is a win for Belial. So we'll launch Belial first again. Alright, so let's see what happens. Will it come down to stamina? See if they still got some heavy hits in them. I don't think so, but let's just see. Yeah, it's weird. It looks like Hollow is equalizing. Huh. That's very interesting. It definitely looks like Hollow is equalizing. So, that is a win for the Hollow combo. So, we'll go ahead and launch Belial first again. Yeah, it looks like the stamina of Hollow really isn't affected too much by riding the upper ring. Even with it bouncing into the stadium wall and everything, it still has good stamina, so that's a plus for this combo. Alright, so I'm going to say Belial won that, as it did look like Hollow had stopped first. So we'll go ahead and launch Belial first one more time. Alright, so easy win for Belial, so we'll go ahead and switch over to launching Hollow first. And Belial actually had a click on it. So, Hollow. Horrible launch. Let's try that again. Hollow. See what happens here. Yeah, Belial, it doesn't seem to be hitting it too hard, but it is doing a good job. So that is, ooh. So that was a spin and not a roll, as it was still rotating on the axis and it was in place. So we're gonna say that is a win for Hollow. Now, if you think that was a rotation and not a spin, let me know in the comments. However, it was in place rotating, so that is a spin, not a roll. So yeah, we'll launch Hollow first one more time. so we will redo that launch. Now I'm not really trying to control the launch with Hollow, and it's same spin, so you really want to launch just the Awoken just pretty hard at same spin. So let's just try to control it. That was a good hit there by Hollow. Alright, let's see. So I expect Belial to win this, but let's just see what happens. So now that is a rock, and that does not count, so Belial is the winner. So I'll go ahead and put these combos up and come back with my thoughts. So, is Hollow Lucifer 2 with 2S and an Awoken just a competitive combo or not? So, I'm going to say this is a fun combo, and I'm going to say it has potential, as it is on Awoken just, so in opposite spin, it does have the potential to outspin the opponent. And with Hollow being a very good attacker, if you launch it the right way, you can get KOs. Now, in same spin, I'm going to say, no, it's not really a competitive combo. Now, you can get lucky and get KO same spin, depending on what driver the opponent is using. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on this combo. If you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.